One thing needs to be very clear, and that is PMP exam has changed. PMP exam has changed drastically. Few things that were supposed to be the most important thing in PMP exam are no more relevant in the exam. So if you want to prepare for the PMP exam in the best possible way, you need to understand that what is important and what is not important. Let me show you something. This was famous 49 process chart. Like all the 49 process chart I used to map here. Starting from initiation, going to planning, through execution, monitoring and control, and closing. Yeah, this is basically a complete flex I have made from the Ricardo chats I have printed from actually Ricardo chats. But now they are not valid. They have zero value in the exam. We don't have five process groups. And many students are coming to me. They had training even in the December and they had training from this five process group. That is useless. Please, to all the trainers, I request you don't do that. Help the students in preparing in the best possible way. And for students, it is your responsibility. You are going to be certified project managers. You need to know what is the right thing, what is the right material that you guys need to study. So for everyone, once again, I am putting it process, people, business environment. Process, people, business environment. That are the three domains that you need to master. Even if you look at the content of PMI is saying six things: build a team, define team ground rules, and all those things and which are important for team. You are building a team, you are creating a team in the best possible way. You are making a high performance team, and it's all talking about teams and how the team can work. Then it is talking about how the processes occur, how to create a business value. So these are the few things that you need to make for your PMP exam. Now, what becomes the best source to prepare for the exam? Many students are asking me. You see, my still number one criteria is authorized training provider instructor. ATPI of PMI. Now you can go to PMI website and find out ATPI. The benefits of ATPIs are that they get a complete book of PMI, complete handbook of PMI that you can study. Since PMBOK 6th edition, although PMI is still saying that PMBOK 6th edition is valid, but the questions answers are saying it otherwise. The question answers are entirely different. You need to work in a different direction for question answers. So if you want to work on that, I'd suggest go to an ATPI and you can find a good deal. Find an ATPI who has a simulator with them. With a simulator who will help you, coach you till you pass the exam. And better if they can give you money back guarantee. Now that's not a lot to ask. There are a lot of ATPIs depending upon your region. If you are US, if you are in US, that's the most number of ATPIs are there. Then in Middle East, Saudi Arabia, GCC, I know actually a lot of ATPIs. I can tell you if you are in Pakistan, if you are in India, in Bangladesh, there are three ATPIs in Bangladesh. So join ATPI, get that material, and you can actually clear exam in a better way. But one thing, even you are going to ATPI, do check that they have relevant material. They are premium training provider. Now, what is premium training provider for the general public? Friends, premier trainer provider is someone who has access to 220 questions. Yes, PMI has made 220 exam like questions. Not everyone has those questions. Only premier ATPs has. So before going to ATPI, do ask that do they have 220 PMI questions because they are very near to PMP exam. Okay. If you don't want to go with ATPs for whatever the reason, what is the next best choice? In my point of view is next best choice will be the trainers who have proven experience. Like I was saying, some of the course in the Udemy, even the most famous one, the material was not good. Especially talking about the agile material was not up to the mark. So I would suggest go to some trainer who have made the material according to the new exam content outline, and their material is like 50% agile or hybrid, because that is the minimum thing you are going to get in your PMP exam. You will get minimum of 50% exam in 50% exam of regarding to agile in your PMP exam. So make this thing sure that whoever the trainer is, they are teaching you that material. Otherwise, you will be going again and again with the predictive environment. Now, I can mention some names that in Pakistan, Asadullah Chaudhary, he is doing a very good job. You can join him. Then in every country there are many people who are like, I think Manhesh Vijay in India. He is not ATPI yet. I'm not sure about that, but his material is very good. In Bangladesh, there are few trainers. Then everywhere there are very good trainers. In Saudi, the PM Skill Academy is actually ATPI, so you can see which work in the which ways, and you can help them in that way. So if you have to go to Udemy, I would suggest that do look that the course have agile in it. I don't want you to waste that time, because here being as project managers, I know your life is actually very busy. It's not about just getting a course of $11, it's about how much time you are spending. So make sure your investment is right. Now coming to the books available in the market, I am actually a fan of first head a lot. For I did my ACP by reading the first head, so I haven't found the first head book relevant to this edition. So no book is that up to that standard. I have heard good feedback about Rita, but not that good, because Rita made the book before even seeing the new exam, actually seeing the exam and how this is going, and same goes for the Kim Heldman. So I don't recommend actually any book, but still, Rita is a safe slot. You can buy Rita at a very cheap rate. It's very inexpensive, and you can use that. And as far as go the simulator, I'm still counting on Prepcast to produce a good quality of question, and I will be recommending Prepcast to my students also. So that's it from my side. Many students have asked me what to prepare and how to prepare. So that's my take on how to prepare your PMP exam. If you have any question, feel free to ask me at any time. Bye bye. Till next time, stay legendary, stay happy.